Hi, and welcome to the channel. I am the Lady of the Throne, Divine Astrology, and here I'm going to bring to you your astrology prophecies, predictions, messages from God, whatever it is that you need to know for the month of February. I'm going to go through each zodiac sign. There's 12 of them, so starting with Aries and ending with Pisces. I want you guys to take the messages in with love and with care. I want you to appreciate the messages, since 9 times out of 10 they do play out in your lives. It just depends on who you are as well. Many different factors are involved in certain messages. Keep that in mind. But what does resonate, it resonates. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, drop a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And whatever does not resonate, just leave it where it is. It's fine. It's okay. I do recommend for monthly guidance, since this is going to be a general love, life, and spirituality message, I do recommend you letting the month play out. Okay, Taurus. Taurus, let's see what's going on here for February 2025 for you. Okay, so Taurus in February, it looks like there's a change coming in your life. There's a change coming in your life, Taurus. I don't see you suffering the same traumas anymore from your childhood. I'm just using things as an example. These are things that are connected to the sign of Taurus in general. So don't feel like it's specifically designed for you. But Taurus are known to have shadow aspects, just like every zodiac sign, just like every person. But the Taurus shadow aspects are things like stubbornness, people pleasing, laziness, not taking accountability, childish, playful, things like that, right? So let's just say these are things that you just built as a child. Let's just say that this is a part of your childhood trauma. Oh, Taurus, abandonment issues as well. That's another thing. So trust issues, that's like the biggest thing for Taurus. So the thing is, these are things that you have developed when you were a child. Childhood issues and problems, that things that really hurt you, things that really came in to do some damage on your heart or your mind when you were younger, and you can't help it. You know what hurt me so bad, Taurus? What hurt me so much last night was this Netflix movie called The Kitchen. I cried like 3 times. It hurt me so much to see the main character, like the young boy, one of the main characters, the young actor. It hurt me so bad to see what he went through. It really touched me because I can relate to him, but I can also understand him as myself. So there's an empathy there. I was sitting there looking at it, and I was like, damn, I actually know what he feels like to not have your mom. Like, I know what it feels like to not have like that emotional connection to anybody. Like in this movie, he didn't have an emotional connection to anybody. Like once his mom passed away, he was just by himself. And even when he got involved with the wrong crowd, because sometimes when youth are growing up, they do get involved with the wrong crowd sometimes, when there is no parental guidance. But a lot of it is coming from not having anybody that really loves you around you. So he did it just to feel some kind of community, some kind of family, some type of, I belong to something, just something. So even while he was hanging out with this group of rebels, his heart didn't allow him to be a rebel too. The only reason why he did it was I just kept feeling like he kept thinking in his mind, I'm only doing this because what if they're the only ones I'm going to have left? What if these are the last form of community or family that I've got? What if Izzy's the man in the movie? If you watch it, you'll see who Izzy is. What if Izzy keeps leaving me and he never comes back? What if Izzy's gone forever? Like, I've got to kind of play both sides, because what if I don't have any family and they're all I got? But you could see the look in his eyes that he didn't want to be a rebel like the other characters. He didn't want to do that. He really didn't. He even ran away. And Izzy was just like in and out of his life and very mean to him. And I just felt every single emotion that young boy felt. And I remember thinking, and I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, and I'm just crying. And I'm just like, Lord, I remember this. I remember feeling like him. I remember feeling like that. I remember feeling like my grandma, my grandfather, they're the last ones. Like, they're the only ones that I know really love me. I remember feeling like that even as a young girl. I just felt their love greater than any other love. Like, that was love to me. I didn't know any other love but that love. I didn't know anything else but that. And those times when my mama used to walk away from me late at night and do things and come back home, I would feel so empty when she was gone. Like, I was gone every time she was gone. Every bit of pain I felt, that character felt the same. That blew my mind. So there's a fear of abandonment, but I'm healed. I don't have that problem anymore. I'm okay. But I know what it feels like to feel like that. So some of you have actually learned to heal yourselves from that as well. And sometimes it shows up in a way that you least expect it. Sometimes you may be in love with someone that, you hold on to, and that person keeps walking away. It could be a lover, the love of your life, your soulmate, and they just keep walking away, like when it's good, you think it's going to be okay, but then something happens and they walk away. It feels like that, and it feels like the worst pain in the world. But really, that person is teaching you and healing you from a childhood trauma that you never really realized was there. It's made you stronger. It's made you more resilient. And it's made you ask yourself, how do you define love now? Do you need that person there to still love them? Or are you going to still stay loyal and love them even when they're not there? Or until they come back? Like, you've been tested about when people let go with no explanation. Watch that movie on Netflix, The Kitchen, if you haven't watched it already. It is so harsh and heartbreaking, but literally I remember feeling like that kid. I went through that a lot because of my attachment to my mama. She was my everything. My whole world revolved around her. I love her so much. I don't even know if somebody can love a mama more than I love mine. I love her so much. So it hurt my feelings every time she left. So it's like you're healing yourself out of something like that. working toward new plans or a better version of yourself, since some type of light has been shined on what needed to be healed, and now you're healing. But this same person who hurt you by walking away from you, no matter what their reason is, because like in the movie The Kitchen, Izzy had a real reason to walk away from the boy. Izzy was actually trying to get out of the kitchen, and he was trying to move into this high class apartment, like this high class condo, and live a better life. He wasn't trying to die with the other people from the kitchen. He was trying to live a good life, and he did what he was trying to do, what he needed to do to better his situation. He had a legitimate reason. But it also came with hurting someone that he loved so much. And Taurus, some of you may be feeling like that, or may have just recently gone through something like that, where you could have had the opportunity to help someone, especially if it's a person who grew up in, like, came from humble beginnings, or a person who grew up in the hood, or a person who doesn't really have as much as you right now, a person who you know you have this like connection to, this relationship with, but you decided to go after something that shined or looked better, or you put what you wanted before this actual connection, this actual love. Like, you didn't make a sacrifice for the love. So some of you are dealing with a situation like the character Izzy. But whatever this is about, you have unlocked some kind of old pain and have discovered new ways of seeing everything. You see your flaws and you recognize your mistakes in that situation. You understand where you messed up with this person, or how you missed out on an opportunity with this person. How you missed out before. How you chose to put money or your own life, your own livelihood, your own home, your own this, your own career. You just was putting you first before helping someone that doesn't deserve to be like in the position that they're in, because like you created bigger problems for them and hurt them even more than what you were actually intending to do. Now, like, you know, like you're one of those people that really hurt this person. But instead of this pain that you've caused this person, instead of this having them lose hope, they actually healed you. Just like the character Izzy. They actually healed something in you that you were running from, that you were trying to escape. And at the end of the movie The Kitchen, Izzy actually ended up being the young kid's father, I'm sorry. So it feels like at the end of this whole situation in your life, Taurus, this may be an actual family member to you. An actual past life lover, past life family member, something like that. But this is actually somebody that means more to you than anything in this world, but you kept denying it because of what you were trying to do. But again, they wound up teaching you a huge life lesson in the end. You actually had to heal from something you were running from. So a great change is occurring now within your emotional and your spiritual self. Your mind and your soul are integrating itself and trying to patch up these old wounds. So now in your life, when trials and tribulations come, you deal with them better. You deal with them better. For some of you, you even have things happening around your home. For some of you, I'm picking up that you may have issues with your neighbors or the community you live in. Just to let you know, they're about to move. They're about to get out of wherever they are around you. These people are about to move out. I feel like they're leaving the community, and these problems that you're having will alleviate. And part of the reason why this conflict is happening between you and these people, it has something to do with, see, everything that I talk about, it makes sense. It has a bigger purpose. See how I brought up something about the kitchen, and then now I'm talking about the your neighbors. Okay, so it's something about your neighbors being jealous about what you have. You may have a lot of money stored away in a bank, or you may have a better life waiting for you, or you may be striving to have a better life. Like you may be on a different level than all of the people around you. Like it's like you don't fit in. You have way more potential than these people around you, and they're very jealous about that. It could even be something where even when you cook and they smell the aromas, it's like they get upset and jealous because you must live above or over or around people who don't have much. You must live around some people who don't have much, and they're like, their traumas, or like they're trying to affect you because they're envious of what you have or what you're about to have. Because in the movie The Kitchen, Izzy was about to have a life of his dreams. I mean, high tech, like a smart condo, like a smart house or something. High tech, really rich, designer, shopping, all of that. Like he was about to have everything. But these people around you are creating a conflict around you, hostility, because it's jealousy. It's a stubbornness. These people are trying to use aggression and fear tactics to come up against you, trying to compete with you, trying to create controversy, trying to bump heads with you, trying to battle with you. And this is all coming from the fact that you're about to have things that these people probably would never have. They could feel like your life could change at any day, and you're going to be living in a new place, or you're about to have so much money, or you're about to become really successful, or good things are about to happen in your life. So you have some people around you that are creating conflict because of that. But just know that they're about to move. They're about to evacuate the premises. All right, and that's what I have for you. Thank you so much. Let me get your motto. Your motto is simple. It's 2 words for February. Avoid conflict. Thank you. God bless.